Welcome back to Ozarks Fox AM. It's always great to see our friend Nathan McCartney, who I consider a brother. He's like my brother from another mother. You remind me of my brother a lot. That's why I think we get along so well.
He must be a good guy.
He is a good guy. He is. Just talked to him yesterday. With Arctic Food Equipment, a place I go to get all of my culinary needs because it's just not for commercials.
That's right.
Commercial restaurants. No, it's for me. I love my wok, by the way, that I got.
Yeah.
My giant cast iron wok.
Cast iron wok.
It is amazing.
It's true. We've got a lot of good cast iron stuff. So.
It takes two people to handle, right?
It's so heavy.
Yeah.
It is so heavy.
We'll help you out to the car.
Thank you for that. And come to the house and help me lift it into the kitchen.
Can you help us cook it too, Nathan?
That's right. Well, you don't want me to cook it.
Yeah.
But,
So what do you got today?
Yeah, so today we've got, this is something that I think a lot of people have been doing on a small batch scale. You're starting to see the big ice cubes. It's kind of starting to be the fad, and especially in the high-end restaurants. I know that's how I like to mix my drinks. It keeps your drink from diluting. The ice lasts longer, so it stays bigger. So there's all kinds of new technology out there, and I thought it would be really cool to highlight. But basically, we've got options now for a 2x2 cube. We've got a 1x1 sphere, but we also have one that'll go up to 2 inches. And these actually are made in a machine. So if you're doing this at home, a lot of times you have to freeze your ice pack first, and then you got to put it in, and you got to remember, and you can only make 4 or 5 at a time. Restaurants were buying these by the sleeve, so the bartender was having to break these apart and then try and keep them looking really pretty. Because I mean, if you're going to put this in a drink, it's got to look nice.
It's got to look nice.
It's got to be clear and perfect, right?
I've seen ice cubes like this in an old fashioned.
Yes, yeah. So a lot of the whiskey drinks are using these because of the way it melts. So it goes really nicely with the whiskey or the bourbon or the scotch. Oh, there it goes.
Oh.
Does it change the way they mix the drink?
You don't have to water it down because it allows you to make an exact mix. So you know I've got this amount of ingredients, and my ice cube is gonna slow down, and it's not gonna water everything down. So it allows you really, from a restaurant perspective, to charge more because now you have a much more. But you just have a better experience. You have a cool drink. I mean, look at this.
Well, it's about the presentation too.
Yeah.
It's about presentation, and if you see that, it's just like the whole experience has changed.
Right. So there's now a machine that actually has these molds built in, and they come out this absolutely crystal clear ice, which is just amazing. So the machine allows the water to spray up inside it, and it either forms the cube or the sphere, and then as that ball or the sphere grows. The bottom drops out, and it drops it and it rolls into the bin. It looks very much like a commercial ice machine. I brought this little model. Those of you that are in the restaurant industry will know what it looks like. But it's really neat. It allows you to make 40 to 60 pounds of these guys a day, which is a lot. If you're running a high-end bar, you don't have to have a bartender in there separating these all out and making sure they look really pretty. It really allows you to kind of take your game to the next level and create some really cool concoctions and some new cocktails. The other thing, and all of these are actually from Hoshizaki, which we have a distributor here, so we can actually get these really quickly. The other cool thing that they've done is they've redesigned their normal ice cube and actually increased the surface area. So it's got, you see those ridges on there?
So I'm gonna show this to the
camera. So that allows you to get more ice quicker with the same amount of weight. So again, it's all about efficiency. Everything in the commercial and the restaurant world is trying to minimize your labor costs. As we've seen, labor is getting out of hand. It's hard to find
There's
work.
ridges right there. I'm going to show the viewers. It's hard to see, but there are 2 ridges right here. So and what does that do again?
So they wrap this around the tube, which allows you to get more ice per batch and per cube. So you actually have more surface area, so you can cool drinks faster. You can make sure your soft drinks are colder. If you're using this in a bar setting, it allows you to use fewer cubes. So it's all about efficiency.
It sounds very scientific and very artistic all at the same time.
Yeah, that's what's cool about this industry is it is very scientific, but you can pair it with the creativity.
Yeah.
Chefs and bartenders and those kind of folks, they're very science driven. Oh, it's got to be cooked at this temperature for this amount of time. But then they still like to show that creative flair, and this kind of allows them to get that out there and just use different techniques to make different drinks and just change up your menu a little bit. It's fun to keep things fresh.
People would order more just for the beauty of it.
Well, that's the whole thing. Is I'm a sucker for I'm a marketing person's perfect client. If it looks pretty and packaging and whatnot, I'm going to get it.
Yeah.
Now, is this something that somebody could have in their home? Or is this specifically for the
you
commercial
could set
industry?
it up in your home. It doesn't use as much water. It doesn't use as much water as like a traditional commercial unit because it's creating, like I said, 40 to 60 pounds, whereas a commercial unit's 3, 5, 1,000 pounds.
Wow.
So you're talking a lot more water. These are a lot smaller. oftentimes will fit underneath a counter, which is also a
Yeah.
great bar application because you don't have to, you just reach down and pull it out.
You need one of these
So,
for your butler's pantry.
Yeah.
I thought,
saying.
I thought I was cool for having Sonic ice in my butler's pantry.
that's-
now,
hey,
We're always one step ahead of you.
That's
one
all
step
out of
ahead.
style.
It's I'm out of
The
style
little-
already.
The little ice pieces are out.
Yeah,
This is
this is where it's all at. This is where it's at. So.
Nathan, I should have consulted you first. As usual, at Arctic Food Equipment, I'm beating myself
it's
up
always
now.
changing, though. You know.
You know,
it's
I
always
could
changing.
fit one of these. I'll just put it because I have, you know how you have the garage fridge.
Oh, yeah,
You know, for extras.
absolutely,
I could just set
absolutely.
that up beside the garage fridge.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
could.
I actually just got a garage freezer the other day. I've been
Oh,
waiting on it
nice.
for about 4 months. It's if you're looking for refrigeration, it's getting tough. So make sure you get in front of it. We keep
Where
telling
did you
our
get that?
customers
At Arctic?
Yeah. I got it. But even
Where in the
I
world?
had to wait. I'm
Yeah.
like, come on, I need something. My purchasing. I was like, come on, I need a freezer. And
See, it's not just you guys. It's everybody. You know.
it's a weird world right now. It's a
Yeah.
weird world.
It is. It totally is. This is beautiful. I love this ice. This is fantastic.
So that and so much more, and just remind the viewers too. You know, a lot of people know you for the commercial side of it with the restaurants,
Right.
but a lot of great stuff.
Absolutely.
And where you
For
located?
anybody.
We've got all kinds of things for residential 1501 South Enterprise here in Springfield.
For everybody.
Nathan, I love this. I'm in the know now. I love it.
I know when you go in there, ask for Nathan or Kurt because you know they're on the
Yeah.
show, and Kurt has always helped me. I'm like, I need this. He's like, follow me. And I'm like, I'm trying to keep up with him in the
Yeah,
store.
That's right.
That's good.
And he'll make sure you got everything you need to.
Yes.
Exactly.
And then some.
Thank you, Nathan, so much. All right, when we come back, we're telling you about Metro Eats.
And can you stay, Nathan, for that
Can you
one?
stay with
Absolutely.
Okay,
Okay.
Excited.
perfect.
Yeah.
Because you're excited about that one too.
Absolutely. That's going to be great.
It's gonna be
We'll
so
be back right after this.